Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and power recapper of Bachelor Nation. We've got a fun video to analyze here. Last night, Katie Thurston, lead and star of The Bachelorette season whatever 2021, gets to throw out the first pitch for the Seattle Mariners. It's a ceremonial first pitch. It's as American as being divisive and hating your aunt on Facebook. I mean, this is really what it's all about. You know what I mean? Forever, she will be etched into the lexicon of the Seattle Mariners history as she throws out the first pitch. What I want to do is watch her first pitch, analyze it. If you guys don't know, I have played amateur baseball since the age of 5. I'm 36. I still play in an adult wooden bat baseball league. So I want to go over her technique, what she could have done to improve, but what I liked. And let me tell you something. On first look, she threw a good rock, okay? Let's see if she gets the rock here, but she threw a good rock, a nice dime piece to home. I'm sure she's going to have a lot of bros in the dugout trying to come after her, if you know what I mean. Not that there was any innuendo there. They're going to be sliding into her DMs like, hey, I don't know if you're single or not, but we got some tickets for you if you want to round third base and head home. You know what I'm talking about. All right, anyway, so let's look at this. I mean, the joy of life right here. Can't we all just try to be a Katie and enjoy life the way she is right here? If you guys want to enjoy life, hit the like button and subscribe to my content, and you'll get more irreverent commentary like this. Who knows? Maybe she'll drop the puck at some hockey game, and we'll have to analyze that, or do what Matt James has been doing, which is like shooting the freebie T-shirts at people at different stadiums. I mean, if that must be the happiest you could ever be, is just shooting, that cannon that has that like aerosol cannon. You just doom, doom, doom. You just shoot free T-shirts at people. That's the world I want to live in. All right, so let's get into it. And of course, like this video. And if you want more content, thank you guys so much to everyone who came to my stand-up show last night. My voice is a little parched because I had a couple White Claws, because your boy's living life. And let me tell you something. Thank you so much to Jess and everyone who came out last night to the show. She gave us a nice little gift for the dog and a mug. I can't wait to show you guys the mug. I left it in my car. But in the meantime, I got my Hogwarts mug. All of the Harry Potters are now on HBO Max, which means me and my fiance put the movie on, watch 30 minutes, fall asleep, and we'll do the same tomorrow night. Honey, where do we leave off? I don't know. I don't even know. There's a wizard. They've got the Nimbus 2000. Who the hell knows, honey? All right, so let's get into this. Let's analyze Katie Thurston here, and we'll get right into it. Now, before we even hit play on this, by the way, is this not, you're living your best life when these are your last 6 photos. We've got just sassiness, Heather McDonald doing the thing, Tommy, she's wearing the bralette or whatever it is. She's got the Tarzan chic, whatever this little Tinkerbell casual is. And now here she is throwing out the first pitch. Now, I don't believe Katie's got any baseball experience. I could be wrong, but if she doesn't, she actually looks like a natural out here. This is what I call coachable. Katie's very coachable here. Let me help you. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take my own glove here just to show you guys what she's working with. A lot of people that don't know baseball don't understand the different pitches that you can throw. Now, I don't know if she's doing this on purpose or not, but she has both of her fingers on the seams. We call this a splitter. Now, generally, it can be a splitter or a split finger fastball, depending on how deep you go. I throw my splitter this way. A lot of people can't move their fingers like that, but hey, that's why I'm engaged right now, folks. Okay, that's it. So the point is that when you throw this pitch, it's a very specific pitch. It's called a splitter, a splitty, or a split finger fastball. And in the olden days, they called it a fork ball. Now, depending on how you hold the thumb, you actually are pushing the thumb through the 2 fingers as you throw it at full speed, and it tumbles. Now, the distance between the pitcher's mound and home plate is 60 feet, 6 inches. Every inch counts, right, folks? And knowing that, you're trying to get this ball to fall off the table, as it were. So imagine if it's going down the table and then it just falls off. I just scared the dog. The idea is to throw this pitch 58 feet and then let it dip at the last second. The batter's going to swing at it. They're going to think they got a nice, juicy fastball, perfect, and then they're going to be swinging out of their toes. They're going to get on top of the ball. You're going to hit a weak ground at a third base, and that's called a 5-3 out. 5 is third base, 3 is first base. If there's a runner on first, we're going to go to a 5-4-3 double play, which is third base to the second baseman to the first. Okay, so you guys get the hint, right? So I don't know if she's doing this on purpose, but there she is, ready to go. She's got a great stance as she takes the mound. She's doing a high pony. We have breaking news. Hold on, breaking news, folks. There is no side part here. For those that are wondering, and some people thought she might be wearing a side part today, she's wearing no side part. So it's important to know that. For all those that are wondering, we like the high pony. It accentuates the jawline. It kind of brings her up and she's ready to go. Okay, so let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Thurston's first pitch, ceremonial first pitch. Let's see. Here she goes. She's got strength and confidence. Her chest is held up high. Thurston, number 18. Is that for season 18? So here she goes. Her jeans are ripped from warming up so much. Katie winds up to the set. She looks off the runner at third. Heads to home. The pitch. It is a strike 3. There it is, Katie. Strike 3. Now here's where it gets interesting, guys. All right, what is that? A rose for Katie Thurston, ladies and gentlemen. She gets a rose. There it is. But what does she do with the rose? Hold on a second, folks. She's got the rose. It looks like she's about to give it. Oh, she found a man who wants to. The mascot. She gives it to the mascot right there. The moose. He looks like a moose, right? And then she's got the inflatable Neal Lane 1,000-carat diamond ring. Very nice. All right, so now what we need to do is is that my phone going off? That means I got to go to the beach. Okay, it's fun. Nice. We're going to the beach today. That's right. Your boy's not making any more content. Let me tell you something. If Chris Harrison decides to tweet some content today, I'm going to have to make something from under the pier. I'll make a video for you guys. I'm not going to leave you hanging. But in the meantime, the goal is to not have to do this for the rest of the day. So then I post, great form, well done. And then Katie Thurston responds, I didn't punch the elf like you said, but it still worked nonetheless. One happy mommy of 2 boys says, did great, didn't she? Looks like they had fun with her too. You could see her smile under the mask. Best rose ever given. Yeah, she looked great. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by punch the elf, I'll tell you guys right now. So this is the idea. So this is what I was saying before in my Instagram video, if you watched it. The idea of what you're going to want to do, and I got to get a little low here because of the thing's going to cut off. What you want to do is you want to come set, right? And that's where you kind of work on whatever pitch you're throwing. So I like to start every pitch by a splitter because it's hard to get into. And then once I get to my glove is when I'll decide to throw whatever I want to throw. Circle changeup, 2-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball. You guys see that difference? So a pitcher's doing this. When you're watching a game, if you don't know, I know I'm pitch explaining to you. If you're watching the game and you don't know, there's a chance. Let's go back to this main screen here. So if you're watching the game, the pitcher comes to set. You see this happening? He's literally going through 25 years of baseball experience deciding what pitch he wants to throw. Curveball right there, splitter, circle changeup, 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball. So sometimes, the batter's waiting and you're just doing this. Sometimes you're just holding on. You're not even doing anything. You're just kind of messing with him. And he's like, what's he going to throw? So anyway, Katie gets him there. She does this. She comes to set. She looks to third. There's no runner there, but that's what people like to do in case there's a runner there. Sometimes there's a runner at first or a runner at second. And then she has good form. She brings her knee high, which is very important. This is where you need to have complete balance, right? Knee high. Let me get this out of the way. You need to have your knee high, and then here's where it becomes interesting. You don't release the ball till your left foot's down. So you go from here to here, right? So you go from here, and then like you got to be strong. You want people to throw things at you. You want to be as strong as possible. You're hanging out. You're kind of zenned out. You go from here, and then you're going all the way across. And when I say punch the elf, it's with your glove side hand. I'll move over here so you can see. With the glove side hand, you want to come down as hard as possible with this left side and this left shoulder. And the harder you come down here, the counteraction is going to be right here. So you're going from here, and then you're throwing right down. So it's less about what you're doing with your glove hand, and it's about what you're doing with the body to get the whipping motion. Think of it like a whip, a heavy base. So you're up here, and then boom. Now, what Katie doesn't do is she doesn't do a high leg kick. So let's watch this one more time. She doesn't do her back leg kick. So she comes to set right here, looks the runner off, knee up, good, right here, but look at her back leg. It stays right here. What she wants to do when she throws it is literally come up to here, okay? Because it's like a shadoof. Do you ever study Egyptian, the little shadoof thing? Or like a crane? I'm out of breath. In order to drive the ball down, everything about you wants to drive it up because your whole body's kind of throwing it up. In order to drive it down, it's about your back leg and getting it at this point to go like that. So as we watch this, we're going to have to see what happens to the ball. You can tell exactly what's going to happen to the ball based on seeing what she does with her back leg. I guess I'm not in shape. It's not that I'm out of shape. It's just I'm not used to talking while I pitch. So anyway, let's take a look at her Instagram story and see if we can get a better angle.
I'm at the Mariners game because I'm about to throw the first pitch. I got Kyle here. I'm scared.
Let's play that one more time. We had a little bit of a technical issue. Hold on.
So, in Seattle, we have something called the Seattle dog.
Hold on, folks. Okay, come on. Saturday morning.
All right. I'm at the Mariners game because I'm about to throw the first pitch. I got Kyle here. I'm fucking scared.
All right, so let's see what she's doing here. Let's get a good look. So here she is. We have a couple different angles. We're gonna have what appears to be the. All right, so here she is. Okay, we can't see it there, but they're calling it a strike. So let's see if we can get a better angle here. So that's from the mid-tier seating. So let's see if we get a better angle here of what she's doing. Oh, that's actually a good. Let's watch that one more time. It looks like she threw it a little high, but that's exactly what I was saying. How, and I know no one cares about this. So she throws it. That person got in the way. Come on! You had to walk by with the beer. Oh, jeez. Anyway, they do the whole thing. They do that. So let's see if we can get a better. Let's see. So here's the. Oh, that's down the pipe. Let's watch that one more time. Now the pitch is high. Hold on. So let's see it from this angle. The pitch is high, right there. But look at that. I mean, she's right down the pipe, guys. She's right down the pipe. That's a perfect strike. She hits the outside corner. She's looking pretty good. So like I said, if she gets that back leg up and does the kick again, and again, I'm not doing it the full way, but if you do the full, if you do the full kick. I just hit a light. If you do the full kick, that ball's down the pipe, Katie. So you're coachable. This is absolutely easy to work with here. Not to mention, you're going to get a little more velocity. You're going to get a little more V-load, a little velocity on that pitch. When you get down here and when you kick the back leg, it's going to really drive it down. Okay, so what do we have here? Hold on a second. We've got, hope you enjoy the game. Huge fan. Oh, hold on. No. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hope you enjoy the game. Huge fan. Thank you for exposing the Queen, Justin Dunn and Evan White. All right. Clearly, these guys. Nice penmanship there.
I'm third wheeling.
Third wheeling.
Rude.
Oh, that's great. Oh, nice. Nothing like a cold beer. You got good seats, third row, behind the dugout. Oh, nothing like a good beer there. All right, we can't play the audio here, so let's turn this down. But let's see if we can analyze this. Now, oh boy, here's what we have. We've got a problem, folks. So this is easily fixable. This is like one of those things we can fix really easy. What we've got here. So the idea of the mound, the purpose of the mound is to drive as much as possible to home plate. So you're trying to push all of your energy to home plate. She's actually got her foot on the wrong side of the mound here. Now look, I understand. I'm not trying to judge you, Katie. This is a coachable moment. So what we want to do, you've got your left knee open a little bit. This isn't the fantasy suites, Katie. Come on. You've got your left knee open. You're going to want to close that off a little bit more. But everything else looks good. Get the knee a little bit higher. And actually, what's actually nice to do here with your left foot is you want to be as relaxed as possible. I'm going to show you guys. You want to be as relaxed as possible with your left toe. You want it to kind of like hang down. You're kind of up right here. You want it to hang down a little bit because you're trying to get as much just like relaxation as possible before the storm. You know, you're in the eye of the storm here. So you want to actually put your right foot on the other side of the mound. And these mounds are manicured so well, they look like it's first night at the rose ceremony. Everything's manicured perfectly. You're going to want to scuff up these white shoes, dig them in a little bit right here so you have a little bit of a toe grip, and then push off. Aside from that, you look fantastic. Let's see what else we have here. Unfortunately, not a sold-out crowd for the first pitch. They do it like half an hour before the game starts. There she is, looking good. Is that everything we've got? Okay, beauty, brain, and arm. So what do they say here? This is from the Seattle. Threw out the first pitch of the Mariners game tonight, and she did good. I mean, she didn't just do good. Katie did great. Katie did fantastic. You want to see what she's working up against? Check this out. This is Carly Rae Jepsen, okay? Call Me Maybe fame. Canadia's Carly Rae. Here's Carly Rae. This is her first pitch. So that's okay. Okay, hold on a second. She just threw the ball literally. Now who's this here? Next worst pitch goes to, is that Carl Lewis? Was he a decathlonist or a sprinter? So look at that. Look at that. He's an Olympian. He can't even throw it any farther than that as an Olympian. All right, so these are the worst first pitches. Here's another one. Look at that. Boom. Done. I mean, we need to appreciate Katie more now after seeing these literally like Olympian athletes. Carl Lewis. Who do we have here? Is that Michael Jordan? All right, here's one of the greatest athletes of all time. And he played minor league baseball. Now, I don't know why this decided to have a problem here. So here he goes. There he is. Look at all the lights are going off. Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player of all time, 5-time NBA MVP. Look at that. Airmail. What was he doing? He's got the big old, Okay, Obama, former president of the United States of America, lives in the White House, 2 first dogs, most tweets of any president, left-handed. Boom. What are you doing? Not even close. Katie, you threw better than the former president of the United States of America. Who do we have up here? We've got Nolan Ryan. Okay, Nolan Ryan, of course, has the most no-hitters of all time. He's probably in his 60s. He's still throwing probably 90 miles an hour. Here he is. Boom. Wide right. And you'll tell you why. It's exactly what I was talking about. Look what he does. He doesn't. Now, hold on a second. We're going to rewind this here. He doesn't. Now, hold on. Watch his left elbow. So he's used to throwing with a glove. I get all that. His left elbow doesn't go. He doesn't pull it in. So that means by not pulling it in, the right elbow flings open and he throws it and would have thrown behind the runner. All right, the batter here. So who's that? That's horrible. And you're going to get a lot of boo birds from the audience there. So here we go, 50 Cent. This is the worst of all time. Watch 50 Cent here. I sent this to Katie. Look at that. What the hell is that? And that's what you get because he's a lefty. He didn't take his glove hand and punch that elf. John Wall here. Here he goes. Katie, Katie threw one of the best first pitches we've ever seen here. And she did it with this. Okay, so who's this? Okay, what the hell is that? Miss 2014 Miss Texas. Oh, she laughs it off. That's all you can do. That was garbage. Okay, so that's that, folks. So that's what we got here. Let's see if we got anything else from Katie's stories we need to analyze. But you can expect more or less this style content from my channel here. Not always pressing news. Sometimes the news nobody asked for, and I'll deliver. Throwing strikes at you guys. So that's Katie. That's what we could analyze from her. You know, it'd be nice to get a more high resolution shot from behind her. But I tell you what, we saw greatness in Katie in Match Aim season, and we wanted to get her onto the show. And now she's in the big dance, as they like to call it, when you get called up to the major leagues. She's in the show. Stop. This is too cute. Great form. What else do people say about it? You did great. Oh my God, you're so cute. I don't think people realize how good she did. OMG, so cute. Anyone know how tall Katie is? I think she's like 5'5". Let's see what someone says here. 5'3". So she would be probably one of the shortest pitchers of all time. But you know what we've learned is it's not always about height when you're pitching. Some people just have the right sort of joint system to make it work. Pedro Martinez was 5'11", my height, and he was throwing 95. He's one of the best pitchers of all time, right? Then you get your Randy Johnsons who are 6'6". But here we have Katie Thurston one last time. Let's watch all that form after we've talked about it. Put together, wrong side of the mound, doesn't punch the elf, but it's okay there, but she still, like I said, even with all of that lack of technique that she had on the back end, she looked good in the front end. You know, you could tell she was in the mirror. She came set. She did all that. She looked great. Even without the finishing technique, she still throws a strike. That's an A in my book. That's all I have to say about that. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be off at the beach. If you guys want, you can go to my Patreon to check out my stand-up comedy clip. I'll post it there for you, along with a live stream we'll do Sunday at 5 p.m. for the Patreon only. If you're on Patreon, it's $5, $8, $12, or $50 or $100 a month. But you can get all the content for just $5 a month if that's what you'd like to do and donate. You can join the Patreon community. We're at 114 members. Thank you guys all so much for that. And I'll be throwing bonus stand-up comedy clips and other content up there for you. So anyway, thank you so much. And thank you to Katie Thurston for providing us all with a little bit of joy and staying positive and setting healthy boundaries and doing all that she's doing to make herself, I think, one of the greatest bachelorettes of all time. I think she's showing us what it's like to date in the modern world. Have respect for yourself, be open with your emotions, set boundaries. She's doing a fantastic job, and she did a fantastic job throwing down that strike. So thank you so much, Katie, and thank you to everyone else. Have a good weekend. Follow me on Instagram, and I will be at the beach. Bye now.